Hi everybody, this is Susie Q from SuzQCrafter21.blogspot.com, and I'd like to share with you an altered box or project that I did for a swap over on Mini Album Scraps. This altered project, or altered box, I should say, is the requirements were it had to be 8 inches in diameter and 4 inches deep. And I got my box from Hobby Lobby, and I painted it first, and then after I painted it in certain areas, I went ahead and I Mod Podge fabric. This is actually fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby also, and this is what the fabric looked like. As soon as I saw the fabric, I was like, I fell in love with it. It has roses on it. It has a teapot, teacups, and it's just really pretty. And I just thought it would be really nice for a shabby chic box. And I was really surprised how the Mod Podge took to the material. It did a really nice job. It didn't come through the material, I think, because it's a pretty thick material as far as cottons go. And also, it just left the material intact, and it still has a nice soft feel to it. And that's what I liked about it. The flowers that you see here are from Wild Orchid Crafts. You had to use flowers, stick pins, a frame with a vintage photo, and then also a stick pin and some rhinestones. And this is what I came up with, and here's my stick pin. And then you also had to incorporate handmade flowers. And I did the handmade flowers on the sides of the container. And those are my handmade flowers. I just layered those with lace and crochet trim, and then another crochet flower with some bling in the middle. And this trim right here is actually from Michaels. A lot of my products that I used with the box are from Michaels and Hobby Lobby, and this is what it looked like. And it's just easy to work with. I really enjoy making this. I love the way the flowers turned out. These actually have stickles on them, and Lindsay Stamp Gang spray, and then I use sprays behind them, behind the flowers, to just give it that extra shimmer and add some extra bling and depth to the arrangement of flowers. And I have a metal embellishment, and he was also supposed to use a metal embellishment, and I did that. Inside of the box, I have all sorts of goodies for the person who's getting the box. Roses. I kind of kept with the theme. Flowers, more flowers. I picked these up from Michaels also. These are new. As for the spool, this is also new at Michaels too. And then some charms, more flowers, and another stamp. And here's some crocheted flowers that they're carrying at Michaels also. I just love these flowers. I'm planning on using these in another project. I also Mod Podged the inside with tissue paper, and then I sprayed it with the Lindsay Stamp Gang spray. And the tissue paper I got from the Dollar Tree. And after I Mod Podged and put the paper down and sprayed it, I went back and I applied like a thin coat of varnish on top of that to seal it. And I really like the way the inside of the container turned out. I didn't want it to be all perfect, I wanted to have the imperfections, and I didn't want it to actually be smooth. I wanted it to be a little bit raised and have some texture to it. So that's the way the box looks. I didn't use a lot of lace on this part because I wanted to still be able to see the print on the fabric. So I left some of it, I left just, I put just a little bit of lace on there. And like I said, I really like the way this turned out. And I also have another little container. I didn't make this container. This comes from Michaels also. But inside of this is some more like jewelry pieces that you get at Michaels. And just a few more embellishments that you could use in other projects and more flowers. So that's that. Now the only other thing I'd like to show you is a book, a little stick pin book, and I did mine's a little bit different. This is actually chipboard. That's chipboard, and there's the fabric. I use the fabric again, and that's the back of it. And the inside has stick pins that I made, some pins, some more safety pins, love, and a crown and a filigree. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not for sure. And some more stick pins that I made. And this paper that I did use some paper in it. I used that to cover the inside. This paper is by Prima Marketing, and it I think it's called Fairies. I forget exactly. Now on this felt here, you'll see this trim that goes along the side. I did that with my sewing machine, and then I went back and I cut it. Well, actually, I did the cuts first, and then I did the trim afterwards, or this decorative stitching, I should say. I did this decorative stitching with my sewing machine. I cut this with one of the on the edge dies from Tim Holtz. And that's the way it turned out. I think I'm missing a pin here. I have to go back and look at some of the other pins. Because with stick pins, you can't just make a few. If you start making them, it's hard. Just put them down and, not make any more. So I made up quite a few stick pins. And these pins you can actually take and make something yourself. Make some different stick pins with, decorative, alter these stick pins if you want to. And there you have it. That is my project. Come over to Mini Album Scraps. We have some really awesome crafters over there. They're very talented. I'm in awe of everybody that is on Mini Album Scraps. We just have some really gifted crafters over there. And that's it for now. Again, come and join us at minialbumscraps.ning.com, and thank you for watching.